Hey everyone, this is my undefeated Unchained deck list for the Alliance Insight format. Went undefeated at the OTS store today, so I'm pretty excited to share this list with you. We'll crack into it. So I've got 3 Aruha and 2 Shivara. Ideally you're seeing one of these 2 names in your opening hand. Obviously Shivara at 2 now is the reason why the deck's playable. And then for our Unchained brick monsters, we've got Sarama, Rikea, Shyama, and Abominable. Obviously, you don't really want to see any of these. Sometimes seeing this going second just gives you a whole lot of extra push. Sometimes this is actually a pretty good normal summon when you haven't used Aruha's float effect yet. So I'm never starting this out as much of a brick it is. I'm running it going first, going second. So it's an extra interruption. It's a really powerful board breaker, so that's kind of key part of the strategy. I'm running 3 prison, just searching any Unchained card, kind of gets the piece you're missing. And then I'm running for the traps. I'm running 1 chamber and 2 escape. Tried running 2 and 2. I've tried running 2 chamber and one prison. I feel like the prison's really nice for playing through Nibiru, but the deck naturally plays through Nibiru quite well anyway. And escape's really good for against the Malice matchup if you get to go first, or yeah, I think this is like the ideal ratio of traps. So that's that for the Unchained cards. Onto the honorary Unchained cards. We have got 2 Lacrima, the Crimson Tears. I did run 3 for a while. Obviously, this is full Unchained combo, but it just baits out so many interruptions. If you see Lacrima and your 2 card Unchained combo, this empties all the interruption, and then you're free just to go full Unchained and just tear the opponent's board apart. 3 Engraver, same reason why we're playing Lacrima. Running 2 Tracked and 1 Sanct. The reason I've stopped running 3 Tracked and 1 Sanct is because if all you have is Engraver, and if you Engraver search Track, then they droll you on Resolution, it's GG. So at least Engraver search Sanct, it gives you a Caesar, and it lets you maybe do some Unchained plays if you have a way to pop. And then the bricks, we've got Fabled Lorry and Fiendsmith in Paradise. Obviously it's required running a large Unchained engine, so the Paradise just makes sense. Sorry, Fiendsmith engine. And then we have a whole bunch of non-engine slots. I've got 3 Thrust, obviously it's great for Unchained, 1 Talents, and 1 Call by the Grave. It's obviously a chummy format, so I felt the metaphor for this deck was kind of just being able to play through everyone's droll, and it kind of how it worked out all weekend. Got 3 Fua, 3 Ash, because you need to be able to negate a Fua or Prolia, 3 Imperm, Hand Trap was okay, probably should have been Prolia instead, and then 3 Droll in the main deck. Everyone's talking about being a Droll format, and yeah, this card kind of put in some good work. We'll cut across to the extra deck and then the side deck now. So for extra deck, for the Unchained names, 2 Yama, 1 Soul of Rage, 1 Soul of Anguish, Unchained Abomination, and then honorary Unchained names, we've got 1 Abao and 1 High King Caesar. Obviously, these cards apply so much pressure going second. Don't need to talk about these going first. Obviously, amazing. 2 Yamas, mandatory if you want to have any sort of grind game. Running so little Unchained names, sometimes you really need it. And then also an SP Little Knight. And then obviously the stars of the deck really is the Fiendsmith engine. You've seen this a million times. But Necroquip, Aerial Leader, Agamde, Sequence, Desiree, Requiem, and Moon. I guess the MVP is obviously Aerial Leader. Not just being able to make Fiendsmith full Unchained combo, but actually the summoning of Aerial Leader is just a great way to recycle 2 Unchained names later on. So maybe you have a Shivara and a Aruha Engrave. Shuffling back both of those 2 can kind of like get your whole Unchained engine started again. And then we'll go into the side deck. The side deck's pretty simple. 1 Feather Duster, feel like it's almost a mandatory, especially if you're playing Thrust, you know, just against stun matchups. For Charmies, I've got two Meows and 3 Purlia. I feel like Purlia could probably be replaced with Imperm in the main deck, but sometimes one hand trap is enough. I've got a D-Barrier. This is kind of aimed at Raziel and Mitsuguri, but I guess this could be replaced with Gnomes potentially. And then just more hate kind of focus at that deck. One of each Bestial, 1 Druis, 1 Mag, and 1 Bulldrake. Just aimed at Mitsu. It's obviously, I think it's the scariest matchup for this deck. I was replacing these with Lanciers, and I was replacing the Duster with a Chaos Hunter, because you can forward the Chaos Hunter off the Area Leader and then make a bow, reborn the Chaos Hunter. But I was actually cracking Malice boards with Engine alone. And honestly, just the Mitsu Raziel board is so strong. And that deck going first, X Raziel sending Aggregator, negating the Caesar, is just so broken. And then just because I really want to play the game, for going second, actually, I've got an extra Lacrima. I feel like this was, sometimes I'm siding out Abomination's Prison, or maybe, and also one of the Unchained traps. So I'm running less like core engine. So putting in an extra Lacrima, I have a bit more a push for going second. And then going first, because I don't really need the normal summon, I'm actually running the old Tour Guide and Rhino Warrior package. So this is like a extra starter, normal summon going first. I did try the Musket package, but I felt this just being full Unchained combo in itself was fantastic. Seeing like the 1 card Unchained combo, setting up the board to play through Caesar, and then also after that, using Engraver effect, searching track is just great. Then to have the Desiree online as well. Yeah, I'd say the MVP of the weekend was probably the Bestial cards. But yeah, the deck obviously performed, and it's been great. Cheers.